Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. I haven't uploaded in the last couple of days because I don't really have good ideas for videos. I'm obviously not in a good situation to upload because of the outbreak. Anyways, today is a pretty special video because it's something I like to do. That is reading. I like reading. Reading's pretty fun. It's what I do in my free time. Hope you guys do enjoy this top 5 of my favorite books of all time. And this is like in the business, tech, building your skills category. Sort of the self-improvement category as well. Because business isn't just about doing business, making money. It's always about growing your skills and getting better at things that help business. Go down there, subscribe, press the bell. Let's get into this video. So the first book that I'm going to show you guys today is actually one that built my most valuable skill, and that is computer programming. So this one is JavaScript and jQuery by Jon Duckett. Now, it's kind of old, it has a ton of fingerprints on it, and it's this huge color guide on how to build websites. There's one for HTML and CSS, but it's actually much smaller. I don't happen to have it with me, I think I lost it. This one is on Amazon. You can get it for $40, but I'm pretty sure it's on sale now. I'll drop a link in the description if I can. I might not have all the links, guys, but I'll find all the links for the books and I'll let you guys know. So this is number 5, JavaScript and jQuery. Interactive front-end web development. Web design is really profitable if you understand how JavaScript works, and jQuery and querying things and figuring out how to put ads on your products and making money from them. Anyways, guys, number 4 is a book on how to travel cheap. And obviously I'm a big Graham Stephan fan, so these kinds of books are super fun to like read, and it's fun to watch his videos as well, but mostly I like to save money. So number 4 is How to Travel the World on $50 a Day, 3rd edition. Travel cheaper, longer, smarter, by Matt Kepnes. So this guy, I don't know much about him. I read this book and I have to say it's just, there's a lot of ways to cut down the expenses on your travels, whether it's staying with someone, staying in a hostel, I believe it's called, getting Airbnbs instead of $200 hotels, getting on cheap flights like Ryanair. But anyways, other than that, this book's really helpful for being a financial minimalist. Hope you guys do enjoy this one. I'm gonna leave a link for it in the description as well. Now number 3 is actually getting into a pretty decent selection of books. I have to say this one's really helpful if you're struggling on trying to be successful, if you don't feel like you have it in you. And this one is High Performance Habits. Now this is by Brendon Burchard, I don't know how you pronounce that, but he's a life coach. He's actually rated number 1 by a lot of magazines. He's number 1 New York Times, number 1 USA Today, number 1 Wall Street Journal best-selling author. He also has other books like The Motivation Manifesto, which is over there, The Charge, The Millionaire Messenger, and Life's Golden Ticket. He has videos that have been viewed over 100 million times, so I do recommend you guys check this guy out. He knows what he's talking about. I believe he was in a car crash when he was younger, and it made him realize that life is more than he thinks it is, and that there's a lot more to it than is said. So this book is How Extraordinary People Became That Way. So it's pretty decent. It has a little rip here, but other than that, the book's really good. Finished it in like 2 weeks, but still it was really good. Anyway, on to number 2. Okay, number 2 is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. A fable about fulfilling your dreams and reaching your destiny. So this is a book by Robin S. Sharma. It's really good. And I have to say this guy really knows what he's talking about. It's like a life-fulfilling book. You gotta read it. If you're into business and you want to read sort of the philosophy behind it, and why it's a super good idea to follow the business category out of everything, and what people like him would think, right? It's really interesting. It's captivating, as this quote says. It's an international bestseller by Robin S. Sharma, as I said. He's widely recognized as one of North America's most electrifying professional speakers, so he's sort of like Brendon Burchard here, except I think he understands a little bit more about the philosophy behind business, reaching your destiny. That's number 2. On to my number 1 book. Alright, so yeah, it's kind of hard to pick your number 1 book when you read a lot of books, but I have to say, Elon Musk by Ashlee, Vance. Now, this book is huge help in the business industry. It kind of, an author met with Elon Musk for a couple weeks, couple months. They learned about each other. Ashlee Vance in particular learned a lot about Elon and his life and his mission and all the businesses he started and the crazy story behind his life. Now, it talks about Tesla, SpaceX, and the quest for a fantastic future. So I definitely recommend it. A tremendous look into arguably the world's most important entrepreneur, says the Washington Post. And it's new and updated. I got this, it's really loved. I've read it like twice now. So is my friend here. And I brought it on airplanes, brought it to the beach. It even has like these comic pages that show images from his life. Like this one's a SpaceX ship here. I'm not sure what this stuff is, but this is his Model X, I believe it is. and the parts for the Model S, the sedan. And yeah, it's a really, really interesting book. Now, obviously, it's the closest and most in-depth that you'll find in an entrepreneur, and it teaches you how they think and what their opinion on subjects in the business world are. So anyway, that's my top 5 books. I encourage you guys to let me know your top 5 books, and I'll be responding, I'll be reading them. I'll also drop a list of other books that I'd encourage you to read. Like for one of them, my sister got me this book, I think it was a year back, called The Algorithmic Leader by Mike Walsh. And so I have not read this one yet, but I've heard it's a pretty good book about AI and their incorporation into business and tech. And the tech industry is really, really like hyped right now because it's at the top. If you look at Apple right now, they're at the top. Like they're figuring out how AI works, and they're incorporating it into making their technology easier to use. And I believe it's really important to businesses. Anyways, that is my top 5 with one extra. Hope you guys did enjoy that. If you want more business books in the future, like a review on them, just let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll have a new video out tomorrow hopefully, and I'll see you guys later.